What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host Arnab Bhattacharya. Welcome back. Now, it's a known fact that the communicable diseases or the infections are creating a mayhem on our planet at this point of time. The coronavirus infections have really dented the economy of our country. I mean, not only our country, but on a global scale. But one thing we should not forget that apart from this communicable diseases like this coronavirus and other type of viruses, we should not forget the fact that apart from the communicable diseases, there's something else which is known, which is known as the non-communicable diseases also, which is also affecting the health of the individuals. So basically, what are non-communicable diseases? The non-communicable diseases are those diseases which are not transferred from one person to another person through any type of. It's not basically an infectious diseases, but basically we can term it as your lifestyle or the it happens because of the lifestyle issues or because of our sedentary work style, and it has really it is basically it can be termed as a silent killer. So what are the next question which comes into in our mind is that what are the different types of non-communicable diseases? Well, some of the quite famous non-communicable diseases are your cancer, then your diabetes, any type of stress-related diseases, obesity. These are some of the common non-communicable diseases which have become a part and parcel of our life. And it is a known fact that majority of the people who are working have developed a very sedentary lifestyle. And how much of the time do we spend on exercises? Basically approximately 9 to I mean more than 9 hours, approximately 12 hours we spent each day in sitting in front of our computer. During the break times we go out and eat all junk food, and we also intake a lot of caffeine in the form of your coffees and teas. So and top of that, right now we are all working from home, but during the pre-coronavirus situation we used to travel to our workstations, and the travel used to take approximately 1 hour. That too, we used to drive our own car or sit in the public vehicles, public transportation. We used to utilize public transportation. So the physical exercises which we used to do, which our fathers and grandfathers used to do, has almost reached a nil level, a negligible level. So because of that, these type of new diseases which has come up, and top of that, we can also mention the fact of our irregular lifestyle. Basically, we don't have any timings of our eating. We consume whatever is available. We normally consume food from the local vendors or something like that. And top of that, the eat outs at restaurants has also increased. So these type of diseases have these type of eating habits and these type of lifestyle things which have slowly inculcated in our daily routine, has really impacted or the health of an individual. Now, taking up, for example, take the cases of our kids. When we used to be young, we used to play outside with our friends. But kids today, they normally prefer to play games on the workstations or on the smartphones. The games which we used to which we used to undergo on the outdoor basis, like cricket and hockey or football, whatever we used to play outside our house, we used to play outside our house. But at this point in today's time frame, I find people or the kids play those games only on the smartphones rather than playing outside on the field. I mean, yeah, I do agree to the fact that there are not much of playgrounds available at today's time, which we used to have during our time. Actually, yeah, I do agree that. But still, I feel that if we can go for any type of outdoor activities, even normal walking also for half an hour will also energize our metabolic system, and it will also help in reducing the non-communicable diseases. So if we perform any type of outdoor exercise, normal exercises, or running on the running outside, or any type of your outdoor activities, that will only suffice, and that will only help in reducing those any type of cholesterol problems or heart related diseases or diabetes to a great extent. Then we have to give a very important focus towards about the consumption of the food. We have to take a daily breakfast and eat food at regular intervals rather than skipping the breakfast. I would prefer to inform you that it is always necessary to have breakfasts on time and have good amount of food in the breakfast, and have a mixture of fruits as well as milk and whatever is good for your health. So consume breakfast, and after every 2 to 3 hours have mini meals, mini type of snacks, and try to avoid having skipping meals in between for 6 to 7 hours, and then going for a binge on those foods. So that can really trigger the blood sugar inside our inside our body. So, and top of that, I would also mention that try to avoid outside food, try to intake home food as much as possible, try to avoid non-veg, I mean outside food non-veg, and try to inculcate your diet with vegetables and fibers and see carbohydrates and minerals, and try to, and always I would prefer always to get yourself hydrated, remain hydrated, consume a good amount of water on a daily basis. It is absolutely necessary to consume good amount of water, because if we minimize the intake of water, it is going to be detrimental to our human body. So yeah, that's it only. Just wanted to mention you about that. Apart from these communicable diseases like coronavirus infection, which has really impacted us a lot, and I hope it is going to come to an end as soon as possible. But we should not forget the fact that apart from communicable disease, there is something else which is known as lifestyle disease also, which also impacts us, the human body, but not much of relevance is given, because it is not something like a virus, or it is like a silent killer. So that is the reason because of which not much of importance is given to this non-communicable disease, but they are really, really detrimental to a human body. With that, my presentation comes to an end. I hope you have liked my presentation. Please do comment on it. Thank you and good night.